Hello everyone, this is Darth Lion. Welcome to my first ever re-review on my channel. Today we are going to take a look at the Hot Wheels Star Wars Ralph Mcquarrie diecast cars. The complete set of 6 cars total, released by Mattel to commemorate Ralph McQuarrie's concept art for each of the Star Wars movies from the original trilogy. And as an added bonus for today's video, we have another Hot Wheels Star Wars car right here, the Spoiler Sport. And as you can see, it has some Darth Vader deco around it, as you can see. And before we take a look at the Ralph McQuarrie cars, we're going to take a look at Spoiler Sport first. He is going to be included in this re-review as well. So as we take a look at Spoiler Sport, look at that. Got the red lines right here. Red line tires. For any Hot Wheels collectors out there, I bet you guys love the red lines. Used to be, the red line tires used to be on the old Hot Wheels cars from back in the day. And it's nice of Mattel to include the red lines on Spoiler Sport here for this Darth Vader type car. Now he looks really cool, as you can see. Taking a closer look at him, as you can see, you have Darth Vader there. Now this does have some Darth Vader deco around on both sides. So on this side you can see Darth Vader reaching his hand out. And if you guys know, if you're familiar with the Star Wars movies, he has the exact same pose as this from The Empire Strikes Back when he takes Han Solo's blaster away from him by using the Force in Cloud City in the dining hall. If you remember that scene from The Empire Strikes Back, he has the exact same pose right here. So that's pretty awesome. And as you can see the second Death Star. You can see the second Death Star right there. Looks awesome. And I gotta say, I really like Darth Vader on this side right here, on this car. Looks really cool. And you can see the inside of it too, as you can see. Spoiler Sport. And I believe Spoiler Sport is an old Hot Wheels model, I think. I'll have to do a little research later on, but nevertheless, he looks awesome. Check that out. You can see the red windows, and it's matching along really well with the colors. So here's the top. You have all in black with some red line colors on the roof. Looks awesome. And you got the spoiler on the back here, obviously. Spoiler Sport. And really awesome picture, really awesome decoration of Darth Vader and the second Death Star. And on the back right here, as you can see, there's some slight windows on the back here with another red deco right here. And it looks like a big tail light, as you may know. It looks like it. And as you can see, it says right down there in very small letters, copyright LFL. If I can get the camera to focus. There we go. You can see right there, copyright LFL on the bottom, which stands for Copyright Lucasfilms. And on the other side, you can see the second Death Star again and Darth Vader. Now, if you look at this, look very carefully at it, it looks like Darth Vader is throwing the Death Star as a ball, as a baseball. Check that out. It looks funny and awesome at the same time. I mean, from this angle right here, you can see it looks like Darth Vader is throwing the second Death Star in the air like a baseball. Check that out. Looks really awesome. And again, with the red line tires right here, they flow freely. So that's awesome. And yes, he is a real rider's car, as you may know, because he's got rubber tires, as you may know. And on the bottom right here, you can see the Hot Wheels logo right here. And this is a metal body, metal base car. See, copyright Mattel 1976. So I believe I was right. This is a classic Hot Wheels model, Spoiler Sport. He's a pretty old model, Spoiler Sport. And you can see Spoiler Sport, his name right there, made in Thailand. And yeah, like I said, he is a very old Hot Wheels model, and it's really cool they release him again it's really cool Mattel released this car again in a Star Wars deco with Darth Vader and the second Death Star. Now that's awesome right there. So there's Spoil Sport. Oh, and check out the front right here. You have the headlights right here. Look at that. Awesome car. And a friend of mine gave this car to me, as you may know. And I still enjoy this car to this day. Really awesome. And now, the moment you all been waiting for, of course, for the video, we have the Ralph Mcquarrie diecast cars. Of course, like I said, I wanted to include Spoiler Sport in here too, since he's also a Star Wars model. So really cool. Love Spoiler Sport. All right, now let's take a look at each of the Ralph Mcquarrie cars. Now, as I take the first one right here, from this row right here. Now, all the Ralph Mcquarrie cars, the packagings for all of them, they have a really nice concept art of one of the scenes, of every scene, of some scenes from the Star Wars movies from the original trilogy, and of course on the car as well. So it's really awesome that Mattel made the background of each package like a Ralph Mcquarrie concept art, and of course for the cars as well. So here we have the 34 Chrysler Airflow, the 1934 Chrysler Airflow, and he looks really awesome. And before we take a look at the car, of course, let's take a look around the package, shall we? So on the top left corner, you got the Hot Wheels Flame logo right there, along with the Star Wars logo right there in gold. Really, really nice. Top right, you have Ralph Mcquarrie, Star Wars Diecast. And the background right here, it looks like we have Luke Skywalker and his X-Wing, and I believe this is supposed to indicate that Luke Skywalker crashed his X-Wing on Dagobah, as you remember from The Empire Strikes Back. So that's really awesome right there. Taking a look at around the concept art right here, you can see Dagobah in the forest. You can see Dagobah all around here for the background. You got the X-Wing right there, crashed into the swamp. You have Luke Skywalker coming out from there. Really awesome. And on the car right here, you can see you have Luke Skywalker getting into his X-Wing. And I believe on the bottom right there, hold on, let me take a look at the closer look at the car. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that down there, I believe that's Yoda looking up to Luke. If you remember, Luke Skywalker leaves the Cloud City because he fears that his friends are in danger. Soon to complete his training in Return of the Jedi. And this scene is inspired by The Empire Strikes Back, as you may know, from Ralph Mcquarrie's concept art. Really awesome. So here's the Chrysler Airflow. The really nice concept art right there. Like I said before, Luke Skywalker getting into his X-Wing. And Yoda right there. All down there. That's really awesome. Love these cars. And around right here, you can see the bag right there. Copyright Lucasfilms right there. And you got the tire right there, the spare tire. This is a very old model right there from back in the day. Real life, that is. The 34 Chrysler Airflow. And looking at the design right here, you got some red and white right there, and some caution tape-like color to it. Really awesome. This car kind of looks like Luke Skywalker's X-Wing because of the colors. Really awesome. And you can see on the wheel cover right there, you can see some more of the forest of Dagobah. And on the bottom right here, you can see the Hot Wheels Flame logo. And this actually says Custom 34 Chrysler Airflow, as opposed to the name of the car just being 34 Chrysler Airflow. So yeah, this is the custom 34 Chrysler Airflow. And yeah, really awesome car. And you can see on the bottom right there, you can see metal metal slash metal. So this is a metal car, not they're not plastic cars. These are metal, and you can see real riders. And really nice rims right here. Check that out. Really nice rims. And two more are covered right there. Really nice. And as we turn to the back, we have the Star Wars logo on the top left, the Hot Wheels flame logo on the top right, and it says collect them all. And you have the 34 Chrysler Airflow, the Rollin Thunder, Ford Transit Supervan, the 67 Ford Bronco, 66 Dodge A100, and Highway Hauler, each sold separately. Copyright 2016 by Mattel, and this is for Hot Wheels collectors, and it says for the adult collector. But I really love these cars. I recommend them to any Star Wars fan. And you can see on the bottom right there, Disney, Chrysler, and Ford. You see the Mattel logo right there. HotWheelsCollectors.com. Really nice. Really like this car right there. As you may know, I got all these cars. I got all these cars for, well, not all of them. I only got 4 of them around Christmas time one year. And I only got 2 of them. I got 2 of them, as the story goes. I got 2 more to complete the collection. So I'm just gonna lay that car down for now. I'll stand them back up at the end of the video. So taking a look at the second car in the collection. Check it out. We have Rollin Thunder. Really cool. Really nice car right there. And taking a look at around the package, you have the Hot Wheels Flame logo again, top left, with the Star Wars logo. Ralph Mcquarrie, Star Wars Diecast. And as we take a look at this package right here, it looks like the planet Hoth, and we're inside Echo Base. That's pretty cool. You have an X-Wing right there. There's a snow speeder. And you have right here, you guys should know that cockpit, the Millennium Falcon. For any Star Wars fans out there who recognize this cockpit, you know it's the Millennium Falcon. It ran the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. Anyways, I'm just trying to imitate Han Solo right now. Really awesome. Love that. Really love this concept art. We have Echo Base right there on the planet Hoth, and you have 2 rebels right there getting ready to board their snow speeders as they fight the Empire with their snow speeders up against the Imperial AT-AT walkers. And yeah, really nice concept art on this package. And as you can see right there, for this car right here, and like I said, you have the rebels are planning to fight the Empire as they invade Hoth. And they're going to fight their AT-ATs, so you can see an AT-AT walker right there. And is that Luke Skywalker? Oh yeah, it is Luke Skywalker. Look at that. Check that out. It is Luke Skywalker, and I believe he's riding on a Tauntaun. But to be honest with you, it looks like he's riding a mini T-Rex. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I love Ralph McQuarrie's concept arts for the original trilogy. It's really awesome. Love him a lot. So you got Luke Skywalker riding the Tauntaun, and they're trying to escape from the AT-AT walker. And as we take a look at around the car, it's all white to imitate all the snow. And you can see right there, got some snow right there. Unless if that's another part of the car. Nope, it's not part of the car. It's like a snowbank. Really nice car. On the back right there, you got the copyright LFL again. And on the top right there what color is that? It looks like a dark type blue to it right there. Really nice colors on this car. And you got right here, really nice, and you got the little engine pipe right there on top. And here's the front. Kind of looks like It kind of reminds me of those old cars, like the old models for Rollin Thunder right here. It looks like kind of reminds me of them. It looks really awesome though. Look at that. And you can see the rims right there. Classic rims we're going for, really nice. The classic type rims to an old car. And just like with the Chrysler, his wheels are also covered, as you can see. But this time, look at the underside. This part right here, it's all one piece right here. That means the rest of the outer shell of the car is hollow, and the chassis, as we call it, the chassis, as they call it, the chassis of the Hot Wheels car, it's in one piece. And I believe this opens up like a dragster. As you can see right there, there's like a little tip right there to where this can open. So I believe this car can actually open up. That's really cool. Right there, you can see the Hot Wheels logo right there, made in Thailand. And you can see Rolling Thunder, metal slash metal, real riders. All the cars are real riders. And here the back. Here's the back. It's pretty much the same for all of it, showing you the rest of the cars in the collection. So yeah, really awesome car. Also from the Empire Strikes Back, by the way. And as we move on to the next one, check this one out. I like this one right here. We got the Ford Transit Supervan, the third car in the collection. Before we take a look at the car, check it out. You have the Hot Wheels Flame logo on the top left with the Star Wars logo, Ralph Mcquarrie, Star Wars Diecast. And check this out right here. Look at this background right here. You got Luke Skywalker on the left side, facing off against Darth Vader on Bespin. Look at that. This is really cool. I like this concept art right here. And yes, this is supposed to be Luke Skywalker facing off Darth Vader in The Empire Strikes Back, with the father of all twists coming in later on. No, I am your father. Actually, I shouldn't say that yet. I should say, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No, I am your father. No, that's not true. That's impossible. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. Huh. You gotta remember that scene right there from The Empire Strikes Back. The father of all twists. Really awesome. And here is the car right here. Right here. Like I said, it's supposed to replicate Darth Vader fighting Luke Skywalker on the planet Bespin in Cloud City. We should remember the fight. One of the iconic fights in Star Wars. And looking at the car right here, you can see Luke Skywalker facing off Darth Vader. And it looks like right here, it looks like the place in Cloud City where Han Solo got frozen in carbonite. So basically, this is the carbonite freezing chamber that Luke Skywalker and Vader are fighting in, if you remember. So really nice concept art of the two fighting. And check this out right here. If you pay attention, if you pay attention to the lightsabers, they're in color. And look at the lightsabers here. These are what the lightsabers for the characters originally looked like in the concept art. Really nice. I like these classic concept arts from Ralph Mcquarrie. Really nice. On the back right here, you can see two doors, and with the copyright LFL right there, and the little pipes right there. And look at this car right here. It looks really nice. Love this car. Oh, did I show you the tires on these? Yeah, this right here has got silver lines right here. This has regular black tires right here. And this has silver lines. This one has white wheel tires. Check that out. White wall tires. white lines. Look at that. Looks really awesome, this van right here. And you can see a door right here. You can see a door right there. And I believe pretty much this has a door too. And this is since basically this opens up like a dragster, so it doesn't need a door. And yeah, really nice. And right there, what does that say right here? Oh, it says custom V2. Look at that. A little label right there. Custom V2. Really nice. And you got the front right there. Looks really cool. On the top you got some gray with silver going around the car. Really, really nice. I really like this car. And right there on the bottom you can see the Ford Transit Super Van. Oh, the super gives it away. The super van. Super van. The Ford Transit Super Van. Awesome. You got the Hot Wheels logo right there. Made in Thailand. Copyright 2014 by Mattel. Really awesome. On the bottom right there. Metal. Ford Transit Super Van. Real riders. On the back, it's the same thing with showing all the cars. Really nice. Now, I already showed you three of the Ralph Mcquarrie cars that I got for Christmas one year. Now we're moving on to one of the cars that I didn't get for Christmas, and I don't think I was missing him when I started my collection right here. So here we have, right here, the 67 Ford Bronco, the 1967 Ford Bronco. Check this out. You got the Hot Wheels flame logo on the top left, Star Wars, Ralph Mcquarrie Star Wars Diecast. And check the background right here for this concept art. Oh, we got Emperor Palpatine, and he's electrocuting Luke Skywalker. It's up to Darth Vader to save his son. And yes, this is supposed to replicate the scene from Return of the Jedi, where Luke Skywalker refuses to strike down his father because it's not the Jedi way. And the Emperor tortures him with lightning, and Vader comes to the rescue, sacrifices himself to save his son Luke, and kills Emperor Palpatine. That scene always made me cry, I have to admit. One of the emotional scenes in Star Wars, in my opinion, besides Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. That right there was the most emotional Star Wars movie to date, in my opinion. But anyways, on the Ford Bronco right there, you can see Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, along with 3 other Imperial Royal Guards. Really, really cool. I like this. 4x4 right there. Really nice. On the back right there, you got Ford and copyright LFL right there. Lucasfilm. So you got the Ford label right here. And you got a little trunk right there with the tail lights. And yeah, the Ford Transit van also had the taillights too. So, taking a look at the tires right there, you got some blue lines on the tires. Really, really cool. On the front right there, you can see the headlights. Really nice. And this looks like a very dark blue. A very dark blue with light blue stripes on top. Really, really cool. I like this. You got the Hot Wheels right there. And this is made in Thailand, it says right there. Made by Mattel. This 1967 Ford Bronco. Metal, 67 Ford Bronco. Real riders. Yeah. This is one of the cars that I never gotten until I finally found until I finally found the car at Walmart. And then I said, I definitely needed to get it. That was one of the only few cars that I was missing. And we'll get to the other one that I was also missing in a second. But first, let's take a look at the another Star Wars, well, should I say, vehicle or truck that I got for Christmas. Like the other 4 I showed you before. Like the other 3, I mean. I didn't get this guy for Christmas yet. I was missing him, and I was also missing him as well. Those were the 2 I was missing. The rest I got for Christmas. I'm taking a look at this one right here. This is Highway Hauler. You have the Hot Wheels logo on top, Star Wars, Ralph Mcquarrie, Star Wars Diecast. And right here, look at this. Really nice background right here. You have, this is what C-3PO was originally going to look like, as you may know. And there's his little buddy, R2-D2 right there. It looks like he's excited on an adventure. And there's C-3PO right there. The original look for C-3PO, I should say. And as you may know, these two are on the planet Tatooine, as you can see with the sand. This is supposed to replicate the scene from Star Wars A New Hope, where the two droids escape Imperial captivity, and R2-D2 has the Death Star plans. So don't tell the Imperials that Princess Leia took the Death Star plans and stored it in R2-D2. But anyways, really nice. And yes, these two do escape in an escape pod from an Imperial Star Destroyer. And taking a look at around the truck, you can see we have some Tusken Raiders right there. The Sand People. We have a Tusken Raider right there. And there's a Tusken Raider right there. And I believe that's a Banshee. Banthas, I think. Banthas? Is that the type of animal right there that the Tusken Raiders ride? Tell me in the comments below. I might be mistaken. Banthy animal? Probably. I don't know. Tell me in the comments what the animal was if I am wrong. But anyways, you got Tatooine right there in the background. Really cool. And this one has got the concept art only on this part of the truck right here, the box part of the truck where it carries stuff. Really cool. On the back right there, you can see the doors, copyright LFL. And it's got really nice colors right there on the cab as well. You got some yellow on the cab and some gray on the box part. And this has 3 wheels on each side. So this is a 6-wheeler truck. Look at that. Really awesome. I like highway hauler. Really nice. I love all these cars. You got metal and metal again. Metal/metal. Highway hauler. Real riders. On the back. Shows you the rest of the cars you can collect. And there you are. Really nice. And now, almost dropped this one. Almost dropped this one right here. And now, last but not least, we have this car right here. Another car that I finally found at Walmart besides the 67 Ford Bronco. We have the 66 Dodge A100. Now, this is another car I was missing, and now that I finally got the Ford Bronco and the Dodge, I finally completed the collection, the Ralph Mcquarrie collection. I'm really happy about them. I'm so really proud of myself, too, that I found these 2 cars. So you got the Hot Wheels logo and Star Wars logo on the top left, Ralph Mcquarrie Star Wars Diecast. And looking at this concept art, ooh, we got the big bad Rancor. And Luke Skywalker is gonna fight the Rancor. If you guys remember from Return of the Jedi, where Luke Skywalker fights the Rancor. Wow, Rancor is not having it. Rancor is not gonna have any of that. He wants something to eat. But he learns it the hard way later on when the Rancor gets killed by Luke Skywalker by throwing a rock to jam the controls of the door, and the door falls on the Rancor and crushes him. Ouch, that must hurt. But anyways, you got the Rancor right there. And on the van itself, you have the Rancor and you got Luke Skywalker fighting the Rancor in Jabba's palace. Looks really cool. I love these cars a lot. And right there, you got copyright LFL right on the bottom right there of the doors. On this side, you got some bronze wheels right there. White line tires. White wall tires, as they call it. Really cool. And you got some doors right there. And you have the Dodge logo in the front. Really cool with the headlights. And on the top, you got brown and white. So this car is brown. This car is mainly brown. Really cool. I like that. And you got metal slash metal. 1966 Dodge A100. Real riders. And the back shows you all the cars. And that is it. That is all the cars in the Ralph Mcquarrie Hot Wheels Star Wars Diecast collection. Now, allow me to stand all these cars back up. Now, I gotta say, all of the Ralph Mcquarrie cars are fantastic. I love each and every one of them. Even the spoiler sport right here that I showed, I love this car as well. Now, as you may know, he is not part of the Ralph Mcquarrie Star Wars collection. He's a separate Star Wars car, and I thought I would include him in this video since I included him in my old review, my very old video of me reviewing these Ralph Mcquarrie cars. Well, 4 of them, that is. And I included this car right here in that video. So I decided to include him again for this video, for today's re-review. So I highly recommend all of these cars. And for adult collectors, the adults are going to love these cars. Even young children, too. Even young Star Wars collectors themselves. They're going to love these cars as well. Especially this car right here, Spoiler Sport. For all these cars, including Spoiler Sport, I highly, highly recommend. They're the perfect gift for any Star Wars fan. Even Hot Wheels fans themselves too. For Hot Wheels collectors as well. And for kids who love playing around with their cars, these cars are the perfect gift for them, especially Spoiler Sport. So that concludes my re-review on the Hot Wheels Star Wars Ralph Mcquarrie concept art diecast cars, including this Hot Wheels car, Star Wars Spoiler Sport. So remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos coming your way. Until next time, this is me signing out. Goodbye for now, and may the Force be with you always.